Today I effed up by yelling "I love you" at the wrong person at the airport. Airports are liminal spaces. Half hell, half hope. You arrive, you wait, you part. But that day I arrived chasing something more. His name was Daniel. We met online. Two people looking for connection in a sea of pixels. Over 6 months, we built something tender. Text messages that turned into phone calls that turned into "I miss you," whispered late at night. A plan formed. I'd fly out. We'd meet. And maybe, just maybe, we'd find out if the spark was real. He told me he'd be waiting at baggage claim with a daisy. "So you'll know it's me," he'd said, laughing warm. It sounded sweet at the time. Innocent. Perfect. I got off the plane breathless, nervous. My palms were sweating, my heart racing like it had something to prove. And then I saw him. Tall, curly brown hair, broad shoulders, and in his hand, a daisy. I didn't hesitate, I ran. My suitcase wheeled behind me, bumping into strangers. But all I could see was him. This was the moment, the one I'd built up in my head for weeks. I shouted, loud enough to echo over the terminal. "I love you." The man turned, and he looked confused. Not touched, not smiling, confused. He blinked, took a step back, and said, "I think you have the wrong person." My blood turned to ice. Behind me, a cough. A familiar one, low, soft, and then a voice, his voice. I was going to say it back. I turned. Daniel was standing just a few feet away, not holding a daisy anymore, just watching me, pain in every line of his face. "I thought he had the flower. I thought it was you," I stammered, mortified. He looked at me, then at the stranger walking away, still holding the daisy I'd mistaken as ours. Daniel smiled, but it was the kind that hurts. "I waited 6 months for this," he said quietly. 6 months to say it back. "And you didn't even recognize me." It wasn't anger. That would have been easier. It was disappointment. Worse, hurt. He turned before I could speak again, disappearing into the crowd. I wanted to run after him, to explain, but my feet felt like they belonged to someone else. I stood there alone, surrounded by families, lovers, reunions, people hugging, laughing, crying. And I cried too. He cried for what we almost had. I cried because I ruined it before it ever had the chance.